Welcome to The Hero Maker. In this series, we follow Richard's appearances on other shows as he talks about how to grow, play, think, and live like a hero. Join him as he discusses thoughts, principles, and life lessons, all essential for anyone building their heroic brand. All that and more, only on The Hero Maker.
Somebody like you that can come into play and you can really take a good look at how to scale that business appropriately for that person, so you take the emotional attachment out of that decision making, and you can make you make a good sound judgment and spend that money wisely, so that you know when you spend that budget that it's going to double or triple in the ROI. You're not going to you're going to be successful with that, rather than just basically throwing money at Facebook ads left and right, and it's like throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks.
Yeah, and the discussion reminds me of something I learned from Scott Adams. If you're not familiar with Scott Adams, he's the comic behind the Dilbert comics, and he's got a couple of books on success and growing business and that kind of stuff. And one of the things that he talks about is the idea that if you want to build your own superpower, which is close to home for me because that's what my podcast is about, is your superpowers in business. It's like, if you want to build your own superpower, like what you're doing is you do something he calls skill stacking. So skill stacking means, like, if you can get to top 25% in the world at whatever a certain thing, that's pretty good. But if you can get top 25% in the world in two things, and you put those together, where those come together, that is the beginning of a superpower, right? And now if you can get top 25% in three different areas and you put those together, that little area of where your skill set comes together is something that very few people in the world will be able to touch you with, right? And so in my business growth and career, things that I've gotten really, really good at, things like understanding the whole marketing picture from beginning to end, like where you need to put your funnels together, what offers you need to put in funnel, is something I've built a lot of skill in. And then the technology that ties it all together is another one of those skills I'm probably in the top echelon of. And then the third one that I think works really well in my favor is I've learned to speak the language of the high-level entrepreneurs and the people who are looking at the marketing and the finance and, like, the accounting department, how they're going to make all the numbers put together. When you put all those together, it sort of comes out in my superpower. It's like, hey, here's where I can come in and I can talk to the CEO of the company and the accountant of the company and the technology director is putting it all together, and I can speak all of their languages together, right? And show them how it all needs to fit together. And that is a skill set that a lot of businesses don't have. And it's where a lot of our business comes from nowadays. It's all from referrals, because I'll come into a business and help them take all the disparate pieces that they've got going together, because they're in the process of throwing the shit at the wall and trying to see what sticks. And I'd be like, hey, let's actually put this together in a functional system from beginning to end. And it's like light bulbs go off and they're like, holy crap, I need to, where have you been all my life? Right? It's because of an intersection of skills. And so it's something that you build over the course of time. And it's something that you have to sort of permeate in the culture of your business as well, as building those skills and growing your business.
If you want to hear the rest of this discussion, please check out the link to the full episode in the description below.